Hey, so day 11 here in our little dorm here, and I've spent today inside mostly, and I think it's time to go outside. I recently picked up these little, I'm going to call them kanji cards because that's what I use them for. Basically, I fill out my kanji on them, and then I test myself, it's like little flashcards. And so, let's say, you wanted to study kanji, these come in handy 100% of the time, so go for those. Anyway, I'm going to head out to the river now. Oh yeah, the thing I wanted to say is that the blogs, they're probably not going to be as exciting as maybe the first, week has been. And that's because, with all the schooling that we have to do, we get cooped up inside more often and we're stuck doing more studying. And that may not be exciting for you, the viewer, to be watching, but for myself and my sister, it's exhilarating in a way. We get to see the students that we're going to class with every day, and we get to be immersed in their culture as well as them being immersed in our culture, and so a lot of what goes on behind the camera you don't get to see often, but maybe I'll try and capture that at some point. I know you haven't seen inside the school yet, and it's not that big of a deal really. It's just like an average classroom situation, except I noticed that back home when I took Japanese classes, like the people you would encounter in those classes, they're just ridiculous. Like one time I was in a class with a couple people who sat at the front of the classroom, and the reason why they were there taking Japanese lessons, which I don't have a problem with it, but I just think it's a little strange that the reason why they're there taking the Japanese courses is because they wanted to understand the anime that they were watching. That was the whole point of taking Japanese courses, so that they could watch Japanese cartoons. And to me, it's like there's just so much more to learning the language, and once you learn the language, you have a whole country to explore with very deep culture. So enough of my venting, enough of my spiel. I just wanted to update and tell you that the blogs, I'm going to try and keep them exciting, but it's going to be a task. So that's it. Time to go to the river. Good. So I'm out here at the river. It's a different part than we usually visit. The part that we usually visit is like a Y. It's sort of where they kind of draw the tip of the map, usually, like a tourist map, is where that river kind of ends on the map. Anyhow, just a second ago there was some just really great music happening. Hopefully he'll start up again here. I'll film it in a second. He's playing his instrument fine, but he's very off-key when he's singing. He's okay though. He's getting better. He has balls performing. That's all I have to say. Anyway. It's pretty. It's probably the best part about the trip, just going to the river. You can't really see him, but it speaks for itself. Not bad, not bad. Hanabi. So I know it doesn't look like much, but earlier there were lots of fireworks. There's some over there. Just seems like every night there's fireworks.